This is Vanessa. She feels stagnant in life, and if you've ever felt stuck, working hard but going nowhere, watching others move ahead while you stay in the same place, this might be for you. Stick around and you might find out how to come out of it. Back to Vanessa. For 10 years, no one really saw her. Not at work, not in public, not even at home. She wasn't lazy, she wasn't careless, she wasn't failing, she was just invisible. Most people believe their breakthrough will come from something big. A promotion, a lucky connection, someone finally noticing them. But life rarely works that way. Real change often begins the moment someone stops waiting to be seen and starts becoming impossible to ignore. So Vanessa woke up at 5:30 a.m., same alarm, same routine, same quiet disappointment. She had a decent job, paid her bills, stayed out of trouble, did everything she believed life required of her, yet nothing moved forward. No recognition, no growth, no sense of progress. You know that feeling. Putting in effort but seeing no reward. Watching people with less skill pass you by, feeling like life somehow forgot your name. At night, Vanessa would scroll through her phone and ask herself the same question over and over. What am I doing wrong? Psychology has a name for this state. It's called learned passivity. When effort doesn't lead to results for a long time, the brain slowly stops trying. Not because you're incapable, but because your mind is trying to protect you from disappointment. One night, Vanessa stayed late at the office. The building was quiet, almost empty. She stared at her reflection in the dark window and realized something painful. No one was coming to save her. No mentor, no miracle opportunity, no sudden breakthrough. And that night, she made a simple but uncomfortable decision. She would stop trying to be noticed and instead become impossible to ignore. Vanessa didn't quit her job. She didn't announce a transformation. She didn't post motivational quotes online. She made one rule. Every single day, she would improve one skill that compounds. Not 10 things, not everything at once. Just one skill, and become undeniably good at it. Psychologists call this deliberate practice, focused improvement with feedback, not hustle, not grinding endlessly, precision. Most people try to improve everything and end up mastering nothing. Vanessa did the opposite. At first, nothing changed. No praise, no recognition, no validation. This is where most people quit, because the brain expects immediate feedback. But real growth often happens quietly, below the surface, like roots growing long before a tree breaks through the ground. Vanessa kept going. 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, still nothing. Then one day, something small happened. Her boss asked her to explain an idea in a meeting, and people listened. It didn't go viral. There was no applause, no standing ovation, but it mattered. From that moment on, things slowly shifted. People started asking for her opinion. Her ideas were repeated in meetings. Her name started being remembered. Psychology calls this the availability effect. The clearer you're thinking, the more people trust your competence. Visibility doesn't come from noise, it comes from usefulness. Within a year, Vanessa was promoted, but the real transformation wasn't external, it was internal. She no longer felt invisible. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people aren't overlooked because they lack talent, or intelligence, or potential. They're overlooked because their value is unclear. Their skills are scattered, their effort is unfocused, inspiration without direction fades, information without application disappears. But one skill, applied consistently, changes identity. Not motivation, competence. If you feel invisible right now, listen carefully. You don't need to change your entire life overnight. You don't need a miracle. You need to choose one skill that makes you more useful, compounds over time, forces clarity, then show up quietly, every day, without applause. Because one day, someone will look up and ask, When did they become so good? And the truth will be simple. You were never invisible. You were just becoming undeniable and impossible to be ignored. If you were inspired by this, subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up and hit the notification for more.